What really happened to Candice Bergen, star of Murphy Brown? Candice Patricia Bergen was born on May 9, 1946, at Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital in Los Angeles, California. Her mother, Frances Bergen, was a Powers model who was known professionally as Frances Westcoat. Her father, Edgar Bergen, was a famous ventriloquist, comedian, and actor. Bergen was raised in Beverly Hills, California, and attended the Harvard Westlake School. As a child, she was often described as Charlie McCarthy's little sister, which irritated her. She began appearing on her father's radio program at a young age, and in 1958, at age 11, with her father on Groucho Marx's quiz show, You Bet Your Life, as Candy Bergen. She later attended the University of Pennsylvania, where she was elected both Homecoming Queen and Miss University. But, as Bergen later acknowledged, she failed to take her education seriously, and after failing 2 courses in art and opera, she was asked to leave at the end of her sophomore year. She worked as a fashion model before she took up acting, featured on the covers of Vogue. She received her acting training at HB Studio in New York City. In 1966, Bergen made her screen debut playing a university student in The Group, directed by Sidney Lumet, who knew Bergen's family. The film delicately touched on the subject of lesbianism. The film was a major critical and financial success. After the film's success, Bergen left college to focus on her career. She played the role of Shirley Eckert, an assistant school teacher in The Sand Pebbles, 1966, with Steve McQueen. The movie was nominated for several Academy Awards and was a large financial success. It was made for 20th Century Fox. She guest starred on an episode of Cornet Blue, whose director, Sam Wanamaker, recommended her for a part in The Day the Fish Came Out, 1967, directed by Michael Kokianis, distributed by Fox. The film was a box office flop, but Fox nonetheless signed her to a long-term contract. In 1968, she played the leading female role in The Magus, a British mystery film for Fox starring Michael Caine and Anthony Quinn that was almost universally ridiculed on its release and was another major flop. She was featured in a 1970 political satire, The Adventures, based on a novel by Harold Robbins, playing a frustrated socialite. Her salary was $200,000. The film received negative reviews, but made a profit at the box office. She also starred in the controversial western Soldier Blue, 1970, a worldwide hit but a failure in its homeland, perhaps because of its unflattering portrayal of the U.S. cavalry. The film's European success led to Bergen's being voted by British exhibitors as the 7th most popular star at the British box office in 1971. Bergen received some strong reviews for her supporting role in Carnal Knowledge, 1971, directed by Mike Nichols. Bergen appeared with Oliver Reed in The Hunting Party, 1971, a violent western which drew terrible reviews and flopped at the box office. Then she had the lead role in the drama T.R. Baskin, 1971. Bergen was absent from screens for a few years then. She returned with a supporting part in a British heist film, 11 Howard Warehouse, 1974, then did a western with Gene Hackman and James Colburn, Bite the Bullet, 1975. Both films were modest successes. In 1975, she replaced Faye Dunaway at the last minute to co-star with Sean Connery in The Wind and the Lion, 1976, as a strong-willed American widow kidnapped in the Moroccan desert. The film drew mixed reviews and broke even at the box office. Bergen was reunited with Hackman in The Domino Killings, 1977, for Stanley Kramer, and hosted Saturday Night Live. A frequent host on Saturday Night Live, she was the first woman to host the show and the first host to do a second show. She was also the first woman to join the Five Timers Club, which she hosted for the 5th time in 1990. Bergen guest starred on The Muppet Show in its final year, appearing in several skits. Bergen appeared in the Burt Reynolds romantic comedy Starting Over in 1979, for which she received Academy Award and Golden Globe Award nominations for Best Supporting Actress. On television, Bergen appeared as Morgan Le Fay in Arthur the King, 1985, and in the miniseries Hollywood Wives, 1985. She was Burt Reynolds' romantic interest in Stick, 1985, and for TV appeared in Murder by Reason of Insanity, 1985, and Mayflower Madam, 1987. In 1988, she took the lead role in the sitcom Murphy Brown, in which she played a tough television reporter. The series provided her with the opportunity to show her little-seen comedic talent. And although primarily a conventional sitcom, the show did tackle important issues. Murphy Brown, a recovering alcoholic, became a single mother and later battled breast cancer. The show ran for 10 seasons, and between 1989 and 1998, Bergen was nominated for an Emmy Award 7 times and won 5. After her 5th win, she declined future nominations for the role. After playing the role of Murphy Brown, Bergen was offered a chance to work as a real-life journalist. After the show ended in 1998, CBS approached her to cover stories for 60 Minutes. She declined the offer, saying she didn't want to blur the lines between actor and journalist. Then, she appeared in character roles in films, including Miss Congeniality, 2000, where she played villainous pageant host Kathy Morningside. She also portrayed the mayor of New York in Sweet Home Alabama, 2002, and appeared in Gwyneth Paltrow flight attendant comedy View from the Top, 2003. In January 2005, Bergen joined the cast of the television series Boston Legal as Shirley Schmidt, a founding partner in the law firm of Crane, Poole, and Schmidt. She played the role for 5 seasons. In 2006 and 2008, she received Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. On January 24, 2018, Candice Bergen would be reprising her role as Murphy Brown. The reboot aired on CBS in fall 2018 for 13 episodes. On May 10, 2019, the reboot was canceled by CBS. In her personal life, Bergen and former boyfriend Terry Melcher lived at 1050 Celio Drive in Los Angeles, which was later occupied by Sharon Tate and her husband Roman Polanski. From 1971 to around 1975, Bergen was in a monogamous dating relationship with late Hollywood producer and writer Bert Schneider. On September 27, 1980, she married French film director Louis Malle. They had one child, a daughter, named Chloe Francois, in 1985. The couple was married until Malle's death from cancer on Thanksgiving Day in 1995. Since then, she has been married to New York real estate magnate and philanthropist Marshall Rose since 2000.